Hi, this is Nick Baisley from Film Snobbery. I'm here at the FirstGlance Film Festival opening night, red carpet. I'm here with a group of gentlemen, the men who kind of opened us up for the evening. We were a delicate flower. We are now blossomed because of you and your presence. But why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about why you're here?
Hi, I'm Andy Seltzer. I wrote the feature script for the Kickstarter campaign, which we just got fully funded yesterday. And so we were playing the Kickstarter pitch video to open up the festival basically today.
Right, and how about yourself?
I'm Kyle Rankin. I directed I'm going to hopefully direct the feature, and I directed the pitch video. Basically, we were here tonight because I think we made kind of a unique Kickstarter video, which was kind of a found footage thing. We're trying to raise money for a feature called Night of the Living Deb, which is a zombie film. And so, instead of just kind of doing a sit and talk, we did one that starts as a sit and talk, and then there's a zombie apocalypse is how it went. And
Hi, I'm Kyle Rankin. I'm a filmmaker inviting you to join me in the creation of my next movie, Night of the Living Deb. It's a zombie comedy with a female lead, and our plan is to shoot it in Maine, where I'm from, and then come back here to LA for editing and sound. The movie will be finished this August 2014 and ready to be shared with you, our backers. Am I just blowing this, or?
Yeah, kind of.
Why? What?
Well, you look judgmental. It's the way your face falls. But no, you're a director, man. It's your job to judge. That's perfect.
Can you just do this? Because you're going to be the romantic lead and people find you really charming.
Well, I'm very lovable, but you're the figurehead. You're El Capitan. You know what? Don't talk so much about how you're going to make it. Talk about why you want to make it. People need to know that you can pull this off. That they're sharing in an experience with you that is awesome, with cool rewards. And actually, you know what? I'm not doing dairy. Do you have any soy for the combo?
Let me check.
You know what made me want to do this, man? When you told me that having a daughter made you realize that there aren't that many good zombie films with female leads. You should say that.
Okay. What about footage of you from Men at Work? I mean, you're on a hit TV show.
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I just got recognized by a bunch of people out on the street there.
Oh, really?
Crazy looking bunch. You started running at me, and so I had to cut through your neighbor's yard to get over here. Project doesn't get to keep all the donations people make?
It does if we meet our goal in 30 days, because Kickstarter's all or nothing, so we have to meet it, and then Amazon doesn't charge the cards.
You better get somebody really good to play Deb.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? The script's hilarious, but you got to get somebody that'll do it justice.
Yeah, we will.
A good actress.
Yes.
Okay.
We totally will.
Who else is coming today?
Andy, who wrote our script, is going to come say a little thing, and Greg, who's our editor, and Steven, who's going to compose the music.
No.
Kind of sounded like somebody in trouble. Wow, it's hot out.
Is that a dude making out with two chicks, or?
Jeez, get a room, people.
They look like zombies.
Oh dear. Look over there.
That's my neighbor, Ms. Romero.
Maybe it's a flash mob type thing.
Guys, they really look like zombies.
Holy crap!
I've never seen one, but this has all the earmarks of a zombie apocalypse.
I was saying that.
Let's go inside.
No. We'll be sitting ducks in there. We gotta defend ourselves.
Wait, where are you going?
No, Mr. Wise.
What's wrong with inside?
Wow, Ray, you came prepared.
Whoa.
Why do you have all these?
Why don't you have any?
Oh no, that's Andy. He wrote our script.
Oh my.
He'll get away. He looks smart. Oh no.
We gotta help him.
No. Listen to yourself. He wrote it. His work's already done.
Ray?
I'm going.
Yeah, see? Not everyone can just sit back while someone's being attacked.
I'm going back in the house. I left my iPhone in there.
Who cares about your phone?
I auditioned for True Detective yesterday. People need to know I can do comedy and drama.
Wait, you can do comedy?
Ma'am, please. I'm a really nice guy.
Behind you! Oh God, Michael! Kyle, do something!
Michael, we're coming for you, buddy.
No.
Stop doing that.
Sometimes you have to put your oxygen mask on first.
But Michael, I mean, he's great. He's been with me since the beginning.
And he's a lovely guy. But it's L.A. You throw a rock, you hit a dozen just like him. Besides, I'm pretty sure I can play my part and his.
Really?
Kyle, I I can't film this anymore. I have to leave.
Right now?
I need to get home. My cats must be so confused.
Are you sure that's wise?
I have to try. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, God. Ray, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna live. Somebody has to be left to make this movie.
Will anyone be left to watch it?
Here's one for you.
I get one of the small ones? Okay.
Now we have to find a position that we can defend. Your house has already been compromised.
How about the garage? It's around the corner.
Good. Let's go.
Look out! Damn! Come on. Hey guys! Sorry I'm late. Easy. Ray, that's Greg.
Have you been bitten?
Bitten? No, Ray. Greg's our editor.
Hey, I spilled some ketchup.
Ray!
He was one of them.
No, I really don't think he was, actually. Oh, man.
You have this film all budgeted? You know where all the money's gonna go?
What? You're still talking about the movie? Ray, we don't even know if he'll survive.
You know, you should share this with people on my face. Or you could even twerk it.
Seems like the noises have died down outside.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Should we open the door? Check?
The movie. Sounds fun. If I was a random person, I'd want to get involved.
What was that?
I heard it too. That's probably nothing.
Ray, look behind you!
Hey guys, we hope you decide to support us in making Night of the Living Deb. We're excited to share this process with you and even more excited to show you the finished product. Thank you for your time.
Kickstarter reached out and they were very kind and very complimentary and helped us get to $100,000 in 30 days. So we're fully funded now. So
You're fully seated.
Yes.
Nice. And how about yourself, sir?
I'm Tony Capalillo, friend with Kyle. He came to me with a script for this unique idea for a Kickstarter campaign, like breaking the mold of how anybody, people do the boring pitch like, this is who I am, this is what we're doing. He sent me the script and I said, you know what if we had like full-on apocalypse outside, there's jets flying overhead and everything. He sends me a revised script the next day with jets flying overhead and I'm like, oh no, how am I going to do this? So we basically just pulled everything out of thin air and we came up with a great idea and I'm super proud of it and super excited that we fully funded and we got one more day left. Tomorrow will be our final day.
How close are we, do you guys think, to the point where people start crowdfunding for the sequel to the pitch that they just crowdfunded?
We did have somebody ask about that. One of our reward levels was rather high, and someone asked whether they could put together a Kickstarter just to raise the money to back the film. Because it was
right, exactly. Yeah.
Very meta. Nice.
Yes. Yeah, it's the latest thing. I mean, it is. I had a lot of people say you might be going into Kickstarter, on the downslope because given Veronica Mars, are people getting Kickstarter tired? But we didn't find that at all, and it was a very successful campaign, and we owe a lot to Kickstarter themselves. They got behind it, and even the staff there were putting in money, and they got the word out in an incredible way.
Ironically enough, you guys actually are here at a festival where there is a Zach Braff movie playing that he's starring in, not directing. So it is kind of funny that something like a Veronica Mars or Zach Braff type of vehicle would have been brought up during that, because once again, you come up against the thing. But did you really feel that, in your opinions, did either of you guys feel that, let's call it celebrity crowdfunding, affects your numbers at all? Do you feel that those aren't the same backers, or they are, or it's been opened up a little bit?
It kind of helps that we have some recognizable faces attached to our project for us as well, but not at the level of like a Veronica Mars type of thing. But we've got some celebrity tweets happening. We had Rainn Wilson from The Office was tweeting about our project and became a backer as well, which was really, really advantageous for us, I think, to get the word out.
I think I think they did a great service, actually, Veronica Mars and Zach Braff, because it raised, Kickstarter in the minds of the consciousness of the public. And if even the people at Kickstarter say what it did was bring a whole bunch of new people creating accounts in order to pledge to, Spike as well, and those three projects, I think, have raised the profile even further.
Kickstarter was like, thank you for so long, and thanks for all the fish, basically. Like, thank you for all the new accounts and all the money that's going to come to us from that. No, it's great. But how about yourself?
Yeah, I think it is a different crowd in a way because Veronica Mars, Zach Braff, they're sort of pre-sold titles. They have their own brands. Mm-hmm. The people we're pre-sold to start off with is our family and friends. Yeah. And that's for most people, the vast majority of people doing a Kickstarter, that's the case. So you start with that and you hope to sort of build from there, social media, everything you can do. Basically, you're working, it became almost like a full-time job, I think, for all of us, like a second job. But yeah, and so you hope they tell their friends and they tell their friends. And, if it has some weight to it, it can snowball. So
what was the biggest challenge you guys had while making this, not just the pitch, but doing the campaign in general? Do you feel that, there was anything that, if you had ever taken a side and go, you know what, I learned something today, what would that be?
I think just to know that there were going to be some dark days in the campaign where it seemed like nobody was pledging was the hardest, because you tend to start strong and finish strong, but there's those 22 days in the middle that are you're not sure if your computer's working correctly, and it's very scary. So if anyone,
I hit refresh and nothing happened.
Exactly. My advice would just be, hey, that happens, and use that time to send personal emails and just try and raise awareness as much as you can. But it was scary for a while.
Yeah, it took a full month to really feel the benefit of spreading the word daily for 30 days on this thing. Because, we did the first cut of the Kickstarter pitch video. It went up online. We were high-fiving each other. We're thinking, this is the greatest thing ever. It's going to go viral. We're going to have millions of views. And, 30 days later, or 20 days later, we're like, where are all those millions of views, And luckily, it just steamrolled at the end and took off. It was great.
At the end of the day, over $100,000, for yourself as the person who shot the pitch video, has that helped you in any way? Have you gotten calls from people being like, I really love the way that was shot, could you do something similar for me?
A lot of great compliments. Yeah, I've gotten a few emails off of my website, just people contacting me saying they saw the visual effects and they're wanting me to jump on board with their short films.
What's that website?
COPO.com, SIOPIO.com. I do 3D tutorials training as well on there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great stuff.
And Tony was great too, doing so much promotion and outreach about the video as well, and even creating like kind of a how-to video on one of the effects, at least that he did, which we were able to then post, and I think a lot of people were interested in it. And again, it's just growing the audience. It's just finding, how can I expand this audience into other interest groups, and that was a daily kind of challenge for us.
We've talked a lot about the campaign, but we haven't actually talked about what the hell is this movie. So you now have $100,000 liquid in your pocket, or at least it's coming, probably in about 14 days. So my question to you guys is, after you've fulfilled the perks, after you've, the Kickstarter's taken their cut, how do you guys plan on spending the rest of it? And, what's the movie about, and where's it all going?
It's called Night of the Living Deb, and it's about a woman named Deb, basically, who gets involved in the zombie apocalypse after an apparent one-night stand. She thinks she's met the man of her dreams, and he's like, hey, can you get out of my apartment? And basically she tries to leave, and there's zombies outside, and so begins a long adventure with Deb and Ryan, and kind of finding themselves, finding true love. We're going to launch, we're so kind of jazzed up right now that we're going to launch right into shooting it. Our plan is to shoot it in June in Maine. So.
In Maine?
Yeah, I'm from Portland, Maine, so we're going to go back there and kind of ignite the base and get people excited and try and shoot it in about 18 days and then do some posting there and some back.
Love my New England people, Massachusetts.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I've been out here for about 2 years now. Are you living out here now? Or?
Yeah, I am. I've been out here 10 years now. Yep.
So for all the people who do want to come out here to be directors, actors, whatever it is, they come to Los Angeles. I had to learn all my stuff the hard way. What would be the one tip that you guys would give people just wanting to move from, say, Portland, Maine, or Worcester, Massachusetts, or something like that to Los Angeles? What was it one piece of advice you would give them if they're coming here to work in the entertainment industry?
One of you guys field that, because I don't know if I have any.
I guess a lot of people know this already, but work for free. work for anybody you can. Intern, the funny thing is it's even hard to get an internship in Hollywood because they don't want the liability, so you have to have college credit or something like that. If you can kind of finagle a college credit just to be an intern, that's a great thing, because the people you meet even on that first job and beyond that will be the people who find you the next job, who you reach out to, and they end up being connections that you make films with.
How about yourself? Anything tag up on that?
Well, one of the lines in the Kickstarter is, "This is LA. You throw a rock, you'll hit a dozen just like them." And I think it's cutthroat here. I think there's a very competitive market for anybody, whether it's an actor, a musician, a filmmaker, an artist. It's a tough. I think it's manage your expectations. I think is probably the best advice I could give anyone.
I would agree with that. How about yourself? Anything
I'll
else?
say it can be a very lonely city, I think, when you first come out here. It's so sprawling and spread out, and if you come out by yourself, I guess I would tell someone to be prepared for that. Don't think that it's your fault. It took me maybe 5-6 years before I'm like, oh, I have really a good friend support system here. It took a long time, even to learn the roads. And getting used to driving in LA is crazy. But it's just, those are the simple day-to-day things, but they can grate on you at first.
Yeah, to borrow a kind of Maine-esque phrase that I think also fits anytime you're stuck on the 405, and it's you can't get there from here. Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for coming down here and helping us open up the festival, and I want to say good luck to on your production, and I'm looking forward to, as a film critic, I look forward to reviewing your movie when it's finished.
Awesome.
Great.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.